Hi everybody, Army Pea here for eXplorminate.net, and welcome to Stars and Shadow as we try the early access, see what the game's all about, and continue on with our little quest. So for this episode, you can see here that I've kind of expanded even further and gotten an even larger area that my ships are going to be able to traverse over space. I haven't found any of the AI yet, which is funny because I'm pulling out here and I'm going, geez, this is where I'm able to travel, this the bubble dome here. This is the range of my starships. There's not a lot of map left here, and apparently I'm supposed to have several AI kicking around somewhere in this area. Got me a little confused. I have mopped the floor with several pirate ships, and I've got some slavers here that I can engage with, but for the most part, been rather quiet and uneventful. Makes me think that I'm either going to be stomped right into the dirt or something terrible has gone on. In the meantime, I have been building some star bases, some colony ships, and some mines and markets. I have been kind of filling up on my smaller planets within each solar system here. You'll notice I've planning on the Sargas system, Sargas number 2. I plan to colonize that. So small little, maintenance things of just top it up. There doesn't seem to be any type of detriment to colonizing every world that you possibly can. There doesn't seem to be like a global happiness or any infrastructure that you have to worry about the population being content on a let's say an arid planet or perhaps a frozen planet or whatever the case may be. It all seems to be directly related to how much they reproduce, how quickly your population explodes based on the planet types. So because of that, I'm just going around and I'm colonizing everything. Okay, what do we got? Fusion. Nice fusion reactor. We could always do that, but let's see what I got. Escort cruisers? Ooh, orbital construction. I'll take that. That looks like a bad ship. Okay, and Cirrus, what have you completed? Construction has been completed. You are a production planet. I don't know if I'm really going to go that crazy. Telling you the honest truth. Reason I'm a little concerned is because if you look here in the upper left hand corner, I've only got 35 metal right now. And because of that, I don't want to go too crazy. I've been building a ton of ships, either trade ships or fighter ships, or I've been building tanks, so I'm really low on my metal. So I'm going to wait for a few of those to go down. I'm going to top up my metal before I go a little crazy. So in the meantime, I'm going to do city planning. City planning on Cirrus 2, basically, it increases the amount of population growth that my guys will breed. So it's like, planning for the future. Have 5 kids. Little dinosaurs running around on 2 legs. Craziness. Okay, what have we built here? Construction has been completed. It looks like I've built some tanks. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Build some city planning. Why not? Get a little population boom going. Okay, it looks like my scout ship is about ready to see what the world has to offer. And we are flying at high warp to take out these guys. They've got a troop ship, 2 destroyers, and a light cruiser. Pretty standard configuration for our pirate friends, so we might as well get going. So I haven't really upgraded too much of my initial fleet, as you can see here. I've still got my destroyers, version 1.0. Still got my bad boy heavy fighter, my heavy destroyer here. I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Looks like the destroyers are coming in hot. And of course, because I didn't use any of my weapons during the last phase, I'm able to react to them invading. Ooh, wow. I'm able to react as they enter my weapons range. Wow, that guy's point defense system is incredibly accurate. Let's see if that was not that accurate though. Let's see if I can't And these guys are gonna swoop in hot. Let's see if we can't take out at least some of these guys, so we sure can. 2 missiles. 2 missiles. And I believe I have 2 missiles here as well. Okay, end of the turn. Let's see how many nuclear missiles this actually ends up hitting. Oh wow, he's destroyed nearly all of them. Troop ships coming into play. I'm not too sure what he plans on doing besides just saying hi. Reactor detonated. Wow. You know what? For a little, for a pixelized type game, I love the graphics and the sound. It's definitely a throwback and I enjoy it. Okay, we completely mopped the floor with him. I don't even think we took it. No, we didn't even take a single casualty. And now we get to see what's offered here. Ooh, a derelict colony. Okay, so what do we have? Derelict colony. You planet. Where's the derelict colony? We've detected signs of prior habitation in the Nuki system. Okay, that's not so bad. But it's funny, it says it's a derelict colony, but there's nothing here. I thought that it would be a derelict colony. We'd get down there and there'd be some type of infrastructure. Well, we'll check it out. Okay, what do we got here? So we're gonna stay there, and I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to Caster, repair our fleet. Once we repair our fleet, we're gonna go and pay a little visit to these slave traders that have been knocking on our door for quite some time. Okay, I've got my colony ship. Where was my intention of going here? I believe that we're gonna go to Nuki 1. Hopefully it's not like a premonition. That name isn't a premonition of what's going to happen in the future. Where else are we going to go? What would be a great area to visit, conquer, and essentially create to our own? Looks like there's too much here. Oh yeah, that's where we're headed. I believe that is where we had a pirate ship last time, and I mopped the floor with it. So we're good to go. Okay, so we are now up, our metal's up a little bit higher, which is nice. 6 brigades, might as well build. Might as well build a heavy cruiser, why not? And we're going to select research for our Rasbatan 2. And carry on with everybody in colonizing or scouting out our future endeavors. Okay, it looks like we're done with our research. Perfect. What else we got? Alien psychology. Does provide +5 trade capacity. That's not too bad. Heavy drivers. Ooh. Superconductors. As I start to go down here, how about a docking fields? We're gonna go with that. Not terribly exciting, but it leads to some good prerequisites later on. And it looks like my ship's gotten to its orbital bay. What do we got here? The Bide system doesn't look very exciting at all. So we're gonna take our ship, continue on, and this is gonna be the first engagement we have. All right, fleet repaired, and now we're going to be going off. Taking a nice little visit. Wow, 20 companies. Okay, so now we're going to get into some thick of things, and I'm going to be able to show off some of the ground combat in the game. Looks like they've got several different races. They have 20 companies. That's a lot of companies. I've played this game a little bit, and I don't think I've ever seen 20 companies, to tell you the honest truth. So I think what we're going to be doing is figuring out how we're going to take that out. I'm not at all concerned about what's going to happen to... I'm not at all concerned about what's going to happen once we get to the orbit, because I do believe we can take out these 2 ships, 2 large destroyers, no problem. But boy, oh boy, is that going to be a beast of a task to try to Take out 20 companies. Okay, we're gonna just see. We got 6 brigades there. 2, 5, 6. Yeah, so we got quite a bit. This is why I was building tanks just randomly, everybody, because I know that when it comes to the ground combat, the AI seems to really bunker down. Like, they are not going to let us have any of that easily. Well, we have encountered a Grimac Marauder base at the Mount Hamal system. They're slavers. Terms that they're nice little blackmail. No reason for your activities to be concerned of you. Therefore, if you are prepared to look the other way, I can assure you that my operatives will steer clear of your territory. I'll ignore for your price. I could offer you a difference. Wow. Well, he's going to offer me 16 gold per turn. For how long? I'll take it. I'll end up destroying them in the end, no problem, but that is one good price, I'll tell you that. Okay, so let's go and start doing some of our colonizing. Perfect. I'm going to select production. I'm going to go city planning to get population going a little bit higher. What do we got here? Colonize this planet, and we're going to go city planning again. Alright, perfect. Construction completed at Gaia. And we're going to, I believe we're just going to go to research. Perfect. Okay. Now, the only problem I have is I'm going to have to start getting some of these ships. 6 brigades. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, trade ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 to Castor. Okay, what do we got? We still got 2 transports. We have no available transports. Okay, so we've got 5. We're going to be transporting 5 divisions, brigades I think was what they call them in this game. 5 brigades into the enemy's fold, and then once we do that, we're going to be in great shape. And we're going to upgrade this to hover tanks, which is great. We actually landed up really well. We'll upgrade all of our tanks instantaneously to hover tanks in 3 turns, which will end up being perfect for our engagement. Okay, we're going to attack, get rid of these 2 destroyers, and then start the land battle operation to secure and liberate all of these poor all of these poor people that have been born into slavery or conquered into slavery. We're doing it for them. Get a little bit close range here. We don't. Close range. Here we go. Doesn't look like they have too much point defense system. Oh, it's not good for you, Mr. Point Defense. And that's it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, now this is the difference here. Now the planet has an ion cannon or some type of laser cannon on the surface. So I actually have defeated the fleet in orbit, but now I have to go and defeat the planetary defenses before I can start my ground invasion. And I know for a fact that these are beastlies. He's launched 2 volleys already at me. You can see where... Oh, sweet mother of pearl. That was nasty. Took out one of my destroyers in 1 volley. So, obviously getting into close range and trying to attack this planet to leaking up his defenses were key. Okay, it looks like he's got another volley already coming. See if I can't... Out of range! Come on now. Okay, let's start... Starting the bombardment. We gotta free these poor people. Here we go. The key is just getting as many many missiles downrange as we possibly can. Oh wow. Okay, it looks like we've got quite a bit down. One more volley should weaken their defenses enough. Now that we're at close range anyway. But with that laser, whatever they got, and the different types of missile systems, I hope our fleet can withstand it. Because we've invested quite the sum of metal into this fleet, and I want to make sure we got it. Ooh! I'm all out of... After this, there's no more missiles. Point defense. Oh wow, I've run out of missiles. So I gotta be able to take this guy out doing nothing but meager minor damage. Oh no! I have to retreat. Oh my gosh. Just when you thought the game was gonna get easy, turns out that planetary defenses are one heck of a beast. See, I don't even see it. That's strange. I thought that up here, and it shows farms and markets and factories. I don't see... Yeah, I guess this is their defense system. They got lots of lasers, lots of torpedoes, but they wiped out my entire fleet. So even though they had nothing defending the actual planet, they've wiped out my entire fleet, which is, you know, just embarrassing. Okay, everybody, well, this is kind of where we're going to wrap this episode up. I am going to do my very best to reestablish my fleet. I might have to adjust some of my previous ship designs to get maybe some more point defense down, or newly acquired shields. I have been literally running around with a fleet that I had built dozens and dozens of turns around. So this will be an opportunity to increase and then show you guys my new ship designs, and then we're going to go back to the Vega system and take what's rightfully ours. By that time I'll also have a sizable ground attack army with 6 brigades of hover tanks, hopefully by the time that my research is being complete, which looks like it's going to be 2 more turns. And I'm hoping that in the meantime we'll have some type of contact with the enemy AI, because we still have yet to have me eat anybody there. It's kind of a bit disappointing, but we'll get there. Okay, everybody, this has been Army Pea for eXplorminate.net, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.